Hello, I'm Camelia and this is KiniNews. In the realm of royal protocol and respect, Sultan Sharafuddin Idris Shah of Selangor has decreed that the dust stirred up by caretaker Kedah Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Matnor's recent speech is yet to settle. The Sultan of Selangor, Sultan Sharafuddin Idris Shah, today issued a decree stating that the controversy surrounding the recent speech by caretaker Kedah Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Matnor remains unresolved. The Sultan's statement follows separate audiences he granted to Selangor Past Chief Ahmad Yunus Hairi and Selangor Police Chief Hussein Omar in Shah Alam. These separate audiences were convened to discuss the recent remarks made by the caretaker Kedah Menteri Besar during a speech in Selangor. Comments were perceived as disrespectful towards the royal institution of Selangor, according to the statement from the Selangor Royal Office. Just 2 days prior, Sanusi had penned an apology to the Sultan for his speech delivered on July 11th in Selayang, Selangor. During this speech, Sanusi drew comparisons between the royal households of Kedah and Selangor. Sanusi had further stated that, unlike the Selangor ruler, the ruler of Kedah would not have appointed Amirudin Shari as Menteri Besar. These comments sparked a flurry of police reports against Sanusi, accusing him of insulting the royal institution. One such report was lodged by the Selangor Royal Council, an advisory body to the Selangor Sultan. Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail finds himself playing a TikTok detective, debunking claims by Kedah's caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Matnor that the government pulled the plug on his dance with the popular social media app. Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail has dismissed claims by Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Matnor that the government had banned access to or deleted the contents of his TikTok account. He said the government does not have the power to ban TikTok accounts and had many other things to do. In a post on Facebook, Saifuddin explained that TikTok belongs to ByteDance, which is a technology firm from China and is the same as any other social media platform, which is subjected to restrictions of what can or cannot be allowed. Saifuddin also pointed out that if many users lodged complaints against a specific account, TikTok would then ban the account. As such, Saifuddin said it would be the public that caused Sanusi's TikTok account to be deleted and not the government. The Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission has also responded to Sanusi's allegations and confirmed that it has not received any directive from the government to remove his TikTok account. In a statement, the MCMC clarified that social media platforms have the ability to automatically take action against users who violate their community guidelines. Earlier, Sanusi had claimed that Malaysia was becoming like North Korea under the Madani government. This came after his TikTok account was deleted. In a video Pas Organ Harakah Daily uploaded on Twitter yesterday, Sanusi had accused the coalition government of being afraid of media freedom. He said Malaysia is now moving towards becoming North Korea, which blocks all media and don't let their people know anything, just listen and obey. After a brief digital disappearance, Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Matnor's TikTok account takes a curtsy and waltzes back onto the stage, quelling speculations of governmental censorship. Checks on his account today showed that the content is visible once again and can be accessed by the public. Sanusi had previously claimed that his TikTok account was deleted by the government and accused them of being afraid of media freedom. However, Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail had dismissed his claims, saying that the government had no power to ban TikTok accounts. The MCMC also confirmed that they did not get any directive from the government to remove his account. It clarified that social media platforms can automatically take action against users who violate their community guidelines. In an anticlimactic twist, Bersatu Information Committee member Bajrul Shaharin, also known as Chegobard, finds his report against Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim still in his outbox, as MACC confirms it has not received any such report. The MACC said they have not received any official report or memorandum from Bersatu Information Committee member Bajrul Shaharin or Chegobard. This comes after Bajrul visited the MACC headquarters last Tuesday and claimed he was lodging a report over the ownership of Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's personal residence in Kedah, Selangor, and his use of luxury cars that do not belong to him. A source familiar with the matter said that Bajrul had held a press conference outside the MACC headquarters on July 11th and had expressed his intention to hand over a memorandum to the security booth at the front entrance. However, the source said MACC officers informed him that it must be submitted inside MACC's premises and there were officers at hand to receive it from him. Bajrul then refused to enter and said that he would submit the information via post. The source added that until now, the MACC has yet to receive any formal complaint or memorandum from him. MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki has also denied receiving any such reports or memorandum from Bajrul or any other individual. Last week, Anwar's political secretary Ahmad Farhan Fauzi lodged a police report under Section 500 of the Penal Code and Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act against Bajrul, former Bersatu Information Chief Wan Saiful Wanjan, and blogger Ragi Jesse Ritaudin over their remarks alleging they had defamed Anwar. Anwar's lawyer Sankara Nae had said that the allegations were defamatory and also clarified that the Prime Minister signed a 10-year lease in 2020 for the personal residence in Sungai Long, while the borrowed luxury cars have since been returned to their owners. As the plot thickens in the rare earth saga, Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail passes the microphone to Sanusi, demanding clarity on the shadowy roles of Chinese nationals in MBI Kedah's project. Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail has called for Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Madnor to clarify the roles of Chinese nationals purportedly associated with Menteri Besar Kedah Incorporated's rare earth project. Speaking at the launch of the Penang BN Harapan election machinery launch last night, Saifuddin said Sanusi has until today to clear the air on two issues involving these individuals. He alleged that they entered Malaysia with social visit passes rather than employment passes.
Bolehkah Sanusi namakan seorang lelaki warga negara China yang masuk melalui perakuan pas ataupun visa pekerja dan sekarang bekerja dengan MBI Incorporated, dan pada Januari tahun ini lelaki ini telah ditangkap di kawasan Baling berhampiran dengan Sik. Saya nak tanya, biar esok dia jawab pula.
Secondly, he called on Sanusi to explain why MBI Kedah CEO Muhammad Sobri Osman, along with a group of Chinese nationals, later formed a registered company in Malaysia, even though these individuals entered with social visit passes. According to Saifuddin, if they later became directors in that company, can Sanusi list the number of people he has allowed to sit together with Sobri? He then claimed that he had incriminating photos of those arrested meeting with Sanusi. On Saturday, Saifuddin alleged that Sanusi was fined 500,000 ringgit last year over the theft of rare earth elements in Kampong Chong, Sik, Kedah. In response to this, Sanusi firmly denied that neither he nor MBI was issued the fine, but rather a third party, and said he will take legal action against Saifuddin for the allegations. When rainbows court controversy, Swiss watchmaker Swatch throws down the gauntlet, seeking justice over a seizure that turned its vibrant Pride collection into contraband overnight. Swiss watch manufacturer Swatch has filed a lawsuit against the Home Ministry following the nationwide seizure of its Pride collection watches. The watches feature various rainbow shades associated with the LGBT community symbol. The Swatch Group Malaysia Sendirian Berhad filed an application for a judicial review on June 24th, challenging the seizure that took place in May. The respondents listed in the application are the unnamed Home Minister, the Home Ministry's Chief Secretary, the Ministry's Enforcement Division Secretary, and the government. According to the available documents, Swatch is seeking an order of certiorari to annul the seizure notices resulting from raids conducted between May 13th and 15th. A mandamus order to oblige the 4 respondents to return the 172 confiscated timepieces within 5 days of the order date. Damages, which include exemplary and aggravated penalties. If an affidavit supporting the lawsuit, the company's country manager, Martin Ising, emphasized that Swatch has been selling watches inspired by rainbow colors, celebrating pride, for several years in Malaysia without any issues. He argued that the majority of the confiscated watches, part of the 2023 designs, do not bear the term LGBTQ+, but merely exhibited various colors of the rainbow. Only the older designs, making up a minor portion of the seized items, featured the phrase LGBTQIA2S+, specifically the striped fierce model. Ising highlighted that Pride merchandise has been readily available for sale in Malaysia and globally for years. Promising tracks ahead. Transport Minister Anthony Loke hints at the prospect of an LRT lifeline linking Penang Island with mainland Seberang Perai, potentially revolutionizing local transit and energizing the economy. Transport Minister Anthony Loke announced that the government is considering approving a LRT project that will link Penang Island with Seberang Perai on the mainland. Loke made this announcement at the inauguration of the Penang BN Harapan election campaign yesterday. He noted that the government had previously given the nod for an LRT project on Penang Island, connecting Bayan Lepas to Georgetown.
Tapi Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim pesan kepada saya. Dia kata LRT tak boleh hanya di pulau saja. Mesti menyambungkan Pulau Pinang sampai ke Seberang Perai. Dengan persetujuan Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri merangkap Menteri Kewangan, kita yakin kita boleh laksanakan projek LRT Pulau Pinang yang menghubungkan pulau dengan Seberang Perai.
Loke stated that such a development would greatly facilitate travel for Penang's residents between the island and Seberang Perai, thereby significantly benefiting the local economy. Earlier in January, the Penang government's Bulletin Mutiara quoted caretaker Chief Minister Chow Kon Yeow, stating that the state government was awaiting a discussion between Anwar and Loke concerning the proposed LRT link from Butterworth to Georgetown. Chow noted that this project is envisioned as an extension of the island's LRT project connecting the KTMB railway line from Butterworth to Bayan Lepas. Furthermore, in May, Loke suggested that the LRT project might begin sooner than anticipated, given that the construction period is estimated to span 5 years. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.